Hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing? Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Looks like my hurry monitor's not working. What's up, Wookie? How you doing? Good to see ya. John, what's up? Eddie, good morning. Wolf, what up? Timothy, Miguel, RXHX, what's going on? How you guys doing? Grizz, good morning. Big Bear Day question mark, says Wolf. Man, I don't know. You think it's gonna be a big day? I don't know. I'm down for it. Just not gonna get my hopes up. So, if you stuck around or checked back in after I left stream yesterday, I did have, well, let's see. I did have my short on, fortunately. So what happened was, put the trade on, went to the gym, etc., etc. And then, from the gym, I was monitoring it, and I decided to move my stop loss using the mobile app. I moved my stop loss so we're into profit, so it's kind of taking a while for this trade to work out. So I shorted 214, you know, working out, and I got a nice drop. So I was up by about $1,000, about 50 points. And then we kind of double bottomed and left, and so around here I decided to put a stop loss in. Unfortunately, it only worked on like the lead account. All like 12 other accounts took a $500 loss, so I didn't realize until I got home. So that was really disappointing. But that, you know, kind of happens. And I took a loss on the MFFU one. That one got stopped out earlier. It got stopped out on like the spike up that we had. So I lost about $500 something there. So I ended up being a losing trade across the board. So that's the update there. And I used it, you know, unfortunately I used a lot of my drawdown because I was up like $1,000 and ended up exiting around break even and then a loss. So I ended up being like $1,500 of drawdown lost on most of the accounts. So that sucks. Trading drawdown is tough, especially if you want to leave a trade up and let it work. What's up, Pranav? How you doing? What up, Slee? Dan, good morning. Man, there's a slow trickle of people in here. Thank you for tuning in. You know, usually we have like closer to 200 people or 150 people at this time, but you know, you take a break on YouTube and YouTube forgets about you. That's all right though. We don't need a lot of people to have a good time. What's up, Olivier? How you doing? Yeah, so I don't know. I don't really have much of a plan. We do have some supply zones I'd be interested to see us you know, get up into and reject like around 300 again. Wouldn't mind seeing that get hit. Potential short side move from that. Trading Academy, what up? How you doing? Frostbite, good to see you. All right, we got about 10 seconds till the market open. All right, let's have a great day. Hey, man, what up? Good to see you. How you doing? Nice red candle to kick things off. 30 plus points. And lower we go. I'm interested to see if we can get down to overnight lows. Maybe a little sweep there. I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit of a pop up. ES on VWAP there. Again, I mean, look at just the weakness on NASDAQ overall compared to ES. NAS is red 0.8%, 18%, and ES is still green 0.31%. So it seems like maybe semis are still getting hit. Trader Fath, what up? Good to see you. Good morning. MFFU got rid of their scalping rule. As long as trades are more than 1 point, they don't care anymore. Sweet. Cool. Eddie already doing the Grizz 865 or 867 times 5. Well done, Eddie. I was thinking, should I trade this opening bell like Eddie and Grizz? Just scalp the momentum? I didn't do it, obviously. What's up, Legsit? Yeah, just a reminder, MFFU's kind of switch things up a little bit. They have some new plans. Might be worth checking out. So here's what it looks like. MFFU. So these are like 50K plans, the core, the scale, and the pro. Same profit target, same loss limit. The payout request cap changes and the price changes. But zero activation fee, so still $66 all in for an eval and a funded account is again the best deal I've seen still. So check out MFFU if you want. Use code Dan for the best discount. What's up, Cypher? How you doing? Good to see you. Eddie, you're going to go for $150 the next 3 days to lock in this 10K payout. Well done, Eddie. That's sick. I got to do that. What are you trading, Eddie? Is that MFFU or is that Top Step or what's the other one? What's the other one that you like? Funding ticks or something? All right, so we didn't quite get to overnight lows like I wanted, but we're getting a nice bounce up. We'll see what happens here. So ES bounced off VWAP, and now NASDAQ is coming into VWAP from underneath. Nice, Eddie. Oh, you can't trade with toss-up as an employee? Wow, that's interesting. So they make you trade other I guess maybe that's some best practices or something. I don't know. Anyone have experience with an MFFU live account? If so, how long did it take to get the account activated? Anyone in chat ever been on live with MFFU? I think Eddie is just saying he needs a few more days of trading And if he goes for $150, he will be eligible for the next payout, is what he's saying. Sounds like it'd be a $2,000 payout across 5 accounts. All right, I tried a short here. This is similar to yesterday. VWAP projection, and then we had a nice sell-off. I'm looking for the same kind of move here. I'll try it on MFFU as well. Dan, do you flip too long, or are you telling me to flip too long? I'm not gonna flip too long. I'll just take the stop out if I'm wrong. Oh, you are? Okay. Well, I'm not gonna wish you luck on your trade because that would be against my trade. Maybe we can both win on this one somehow. Okay, this is very similar to yesterday. I'm just trying to actually get a piece of it this time instead of sitting on the sidelines. Will it play out the same way? Who knows? But it's worth a shot to me. I want to see overnight lows get hit here. These are evals per and a half. All evals across the board right now. So 41's my stop out. 71's my target. Yeah, it's a good tip from Dan. He says, if the accounts are funded, they'll say PA in front of the name. It's an easy way to tell. I mentioned this on stream before. Versus Apex right there. It'll say PA dash blah, blah, blah. Where was I? I was taking a break. I mentioned it on my stream. The last stream on my channel. That's, before this week. Talk all about it. Took 3 weeks off. It's much needed. All right, let's see if we can get that move lower now. $171 is what I want. I like ES breaking view up there. That's nice. It's like a weird lag here. Looks like a weird lag on the P&L. It's kind of strange. I hope ES does not bounce here. I want VWAP to act as resistance now. Say, what's up, Abel? Good to see you. I've been good. What up, Ken? Good to see you. Nice job, Grizz. Really don't want to see a higher low here. That would be trouble for me. That would spell trouble for this trade. And, you know, being up, let's see. My trailing drawdown, I guess, no, it shouldn't be affected because I'm not at account balance highs. So it should be fine there, but would love to grab a W off this one. Smaller targets is way better for your mental as of lately. Yeah. Okay, ES putting in new lows. Nice jab lower there on ES. Trade's looking good so far. I did 2 minis on this MFFU one. Just one on the Apex one. Close to the fill there. Really came close. Like a tick away from filling me. There it is. Boom. Apex is still in. I'm gonna trail here, make sure I don't give back anything. Come on, fill me out. Boom. Nice dub for the second trade of the week. Very nice. I love it. Again, same setup as yesterday that I did not take. I did not want to let another one slip by me there. I'm glad that we had a nice target of overnight lows. that did not get hit on this initial move down. So that makes for a good target. And then VWAP on NASDAQ is a good place to test and short. I'm glad that worked out because, you know, when we're over in this area, it could have easily been a higher low and then, you know, moving up and I would have been screwed. So I'm glad we did get the overnight low sweep, and that feels really good. So that's $1,000 on I think it's 13 Apex accounts, and then it's ended up being 1,800 on the MFFU combine. I need about 550 more dollars to pass. I could pass all in one day, I believe. I don't think there's any consistent. I think it's just a starter account, so no consistency rule to worry about. So nice little bag to kick things off here. Now we're chilling. Yeah. What if your model / strat is not working like it used to? Are you gonna lower your risk, back-to-back test, and maybe tweak something? Probably tweak something first, right? So, you know, Grizz was mentioning smaller targets has been his change he's made lately, and it's gone well for him. So a lot of times, you know, I'm going for the bigger targets, right? I did that yesterday, ended up not working out for me. Here I was going for 50 points, and you don't always get 50-point trades. Sometimes going for 20 points is though much better move. So it'd probably be just adapting to that. So if the short side targets aren't getting hit, maybe reining in those targets. I mentioned that a few weeks ago before break, that short side moves have not been really, you know, my targets have not been getting hit on those. So gotta rein those in sometimes. Hey, Maine, 2 more days for your 5th payout this year. Wow, that's amazing. Good job. What's up, Jim? How you doing? Evan, good morning. Romeo, you had your biggest trade yet of 3.6K. Well done, Romeo. Well, ES kind of looks like it wants lower. Let's see what happens. See if we can get another push down to new lows here. ES looks like it's gonna do it. There we go. NAS potentially finding a little bit more support here. All right, NAS looks decent for a bounce here. I'm not going to take anything, but just watch, see if we can get back above VWAP. Yeah, I mean, we had a nice short. We had a nice short here, and I did it on MFFU as well. There's the trade. So, got a little drawdown, and then came kind of close to stopping me out. My stop was 41s. We got up to like what, maybe 5.5 points away from there, but yeah, ended up working out pretty good. The target was great. You seem locked more than usual. You mean like just less distracted? I'm very tired actually, so I don't know. Yeah, if you like the music, it's all music I've made. Exclamation point music will give you a Spotify playlist if you want to check it out. I say one more side lower, then we go up. Yeah, well, if I like that idea, it's looking pretty probable right now. I'm down for that. Nice jab to previous day high there on ES. You can see you can see NAS starting to hold up a little bit better after its initial weakness. Hey, man, what up? All right, we'll catch you later, man. Thanks for tuning in. So existing home sales in a minute and a half here, top of the hour. That's kind of a nothing burger. It's been a nothing burger. Then of course we have Google earnings, Tesla earnings after close today. That could maybe play a part in some aftermarket moves. Otherwise, kind of I don't know. I would say a lighter news week. We do have FOMC, but I think that's next Wednesday, and I don't think they'll say anything that interesting. I don't think they're not going to change the rate. Almost guaranteed. Can NAS put in new lows here? Looks like it's trying. Like I said, you took a ton of heat on your first trade, but ended up green. That's always uncomfortable, but I'm glad you were able to stick with it. What's up, Maul? How you doing? Good to see you. We did get those new lows there on NAS. ES still being supported right now at PDH. Let's see if we can get a lift off of here and move higher. Might go for a long side play here. All right, I'm long here, MFFU. Might be a little early on this one. All right, tagged out there. Gave back some profit on that one. Going for the pass on that eval. Not happening yet. Up from here, what up? 1-6 on the day. Got a small bounce from low of day off the news. Nice. Fellow Hoosier. All right, man. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in. My stop was pretty tight. It was about 13 points, I believe. But it's, you know, a little heavier size. 2 contracts. Better move there, obviously. I think would have been just go down to 1 contract and give it to like the lows. But I'm going to hold off from taking any more longs here. Let's see if we... I want to see this downside move really get exhausted first. I will mark out 50% retracement of the 30-minute opening range here. That puts us right around 212. 212 on any pop-ups here is a level I would watch. Is the news heavy today? No, it's not. I would not hold off from trading. No. I've already taken 2 trades today, so I don't mind. Existing home sales came and went. I don't have any other red folder news that's going to affect the NAS, really. We just have crude oil at 930. But again, shouldn't have an impact on what I'm trading. All right. Watching here, seeing what happens. What up, Parsha? How you doing? I am well, thank you. All right, going for there's new lows there on Nas. All right, I like that ES held up a little bit better there. We got a nice push to new lows on Nas. I would like to see a little pop now. Vivek, what up? How you doing? There we go. That's what I was looking for in this move earlier here. So I don't think the last trade would have worked. Mall, you're asking. I got in long at 78 and 3/4. Stop would have been 53. So I would have gotten like bottom ticked out on that jab lower there. So it would not have worked. I don't think I would have given it any more room than that. What if you had bought with a limit order? What if you had bought with a limit order at the previous low and repeated? Yeah, I mean that would work, but like, do I want to? Like, I don't know if I personally would want to get in long if we're just back at the lows again. That's what makes it, to me, a little bit more challenging. How's the weather in my neck of the woods? Oh, it's gonna be hot. This week is gonna be really hot. 93 today, 91 tomorrow. Yeah, so today's gonna be the hottest day of the week, looks like. Got AC? Oh, thankfully, yes, I do. It is pretty necessary here. It gets pretty hot in my house, even with the AC, just because it's not very energy efficient. A lot of the cold air in the summer seeps out through the windows, and hot air in the winter again. So, on a hot day like today, it'll still get up to like 80 degrees in my house, which is a little uncomfortable. What about in the Pacific Northwest Mall? Probably still pretty hot there, I imagine. Yeah, I was so tempted to buy these Lowe's down here in Mall at 150. So tempted. There's a nice move. Very nice. Okay, if I was looking for longs, I would be targeting 212. All right, so if I still want longs, I think just looking for like a higher low to get put in here. Maybe be an okay entry is top of the lows. What do you guys think about mean reversion as a strategy? I think it can work. Like anything else, really. I take mean reversion trades from time to time. Timothy, you're getting crazy lag on Toss Up X. Like you get filled 5 seconds after pressing the sell buy button. I mean, I get it. Like sometimes it'll be like trying to fill the order, you know, in a way. All right, Maul, catch you later, man. All right, I'm gonna take a stab on the long side here. Are those new accounts? The Apex accounts are new as of, I want to say Monday. And this MFFU account, I traded it one day, I think, before I started streaming again. So it's relatively new as well. Oh, the music's not on this one. It's weird. Says Kiddaber. I don't want to say that. Says hit that like button, guys. He is the one of the only legit traders on YouTube. Thank you. Yeah. Only 30 likes. Wow, there's 100 plus people in here who are allergic to the like button. Lawrence, you having a good trading month so far? How are the algos doing? Or the automated strategies, whatever it is that you're running? Are they performing well? Do I use volume imbalances like Carmine? Not really. I would like to add that to my repertoire. I just haven't really. Wait, is he the algo that is hunting me? Yeah, maybe. Maybe, Evan. If you like the stream, the markets will go up, says Parshav. Oh, it was a question meant for me. Oh. I've been trading this month. This is like my third day back. So I've taken almost the entirety of July off. What's up, Noah? You almost forgot to say good morning. Good morning to you. There's VWAP on ES here. I'm a little tempted to cover this trade at break even in case we get a VWAP rejection. I don't really want to though. I want to stay in this. Lawrence, your month has been a small red, but the account was up 120% from February till last month. Amazing. Come on, like the stream so we can continue up. Yeah, and then I can exit this trade and profit. It'll be a good time had by all, I'm sure of it. So, only 15 more of you like the stream, so let's get another 15 at least. There's 100 people in here not liking the stream. I'm using Motivwave as well, but this platform here is obviously Tradeovate. So I kind of bounce between them, depending on what I'm trading. I thought about taking this trade on Apex as well here. What version of Motivwave? I'm on 6 point something. It's not the most recent release, but it's one of the most recent releases. Eddie, you plan on opening a personal account on Motivwave? Edge Pro X? Nice, in September after you move. Let him know I sent you. I don't get any kickback. They'll just they should give you a better commission rate, and they'll just treat you right. Nice, Eddie. That's the way. Oh, Jim, I have the order flow version. That should be enough to give you what you need. But they are coming out with version 7, I think this maybe September or so. Manual, I have 4 monitors, but right now I'm only using 2 of them really for trading. One has streaming stuff on it. Another one has like Discord, and it's just I'm not even using it for anything. So I'm mostly using 2. Well, I might be at break even now. It's a really nice move. Maybe I should take a play from Grizz's book. 20 points hit on that trade. And again, I'm going for, what is that, 40 points? Or 30 points. I'm going for like 34 points. All right. Break even stop there. Don't really want to take a loss on that move. Grizz, you got all the details figured out for the meet and greet. You'll send it to me. Oh, great. That's one thing I was a little bit concerned about in this long trade was this kind of this ascending wedge. Sometimes we can fall out of those, and that would spell trouble for the long. Is the meet and greet still in Detroit? Why are you hating on Detroit? We're going to do Gary, Indiana for the meet and greet. Gary, Indiana. Downtown. One of the abandoned buildings. There's plenty to choose from. Jim, you can copy only one connection at a time. So if you go to Motowave's website, go to their connections page. You can see like what you can connect with, what kind of accounts. And so as long as you have the order flow version, you can connect with across like you can do CQG as well. So it doesn't have to just be Rhythmic. And that should work fine for copy trading, as far as I know. So you're not coming to Australia. It's a long flight, man. Let's do it at your high school. I don't think they would let me back in, man. I got out of there as fast as I could. I did not really enjoy it. That's okay. Grizz isn't allowed near any schools either. All right, NASDAQ looks like it's going to come down to the lows here. Strategy are you using? I'm just scalping price action. Supply and demand. Price action. It's just my own. What makes sense to me. Well, nice little flush out there. Flushing out the longs. Yeah, partial got stopped, so now we can move up. Yep, that's the way it works. What's up, Rue? Doing well. Doing well, thanks. Yeah, I haven't traded much at all this month. It's pretty much my first week of trading in July. I took 0 trades Monday, 1 trade yesterday, a couple trades today. I hate it when Motivwave like auto adjusts my chart. Like, why does it do that? Does anyone know that? It drives me nuts. Especially for the footprint chart, it doesn't really make any sense. Like, I don't know what it's trying to adjust for, you know? Oh my gosh, stop doing that, Motivwave. That is crazy to me. Leave it alone. What up, Tom? Good to see you back, man. Loreni, what up? How you guys doing? I'll be interested to see if we get another little wedge here that price falls out of, you know. I missed nothing. It's been a rotten month. Your fucking car broke down on Sunday, so you're trying to be conscious of your lizard brain trying to force positions this week. Are you Irish? Sorry about that, man. Yeah. I have not been wanting to trade for a while. Now I feel like I needed to lock in a nice little bag today, which I'm glad I did. That gives me a little bit of a little confidence booster and makes me, feel a little bit better about being back in front of the charts. Trading can be so brutal, Might be heading lower here. Let's see how this candle closes. Taking breaks is a necessity in trading. You said and relationships. Definitely trading. Yeah. All right, can we get a little juice to the upside? You guys think it's a bit much? One has to make 12K to get funded at 5%? Well, how much drawdown do you have? That's always the key. 12K sounds like a lot. Mentally, just going into it being like, dang, 12K. I would be probably thinking like going about it the wrong way, thinking about hitting some home runs because it's such a far profit target. For €500, you can get $10,000, but you can lose 5K per day. $10,000 in drawdown and make 12,000 is not bad. It's not bad at all. So, you just have to scale your size accordingly, Actually, I like the long here. Looking for 170 to hold. I've seen Trader Tom's series about his 10K account challenge. No, I've heard of it. Where'd you take the trade? It's easiest to see on MFFU probably. There's this short here. It was kind of similar to yesterday's short that I did not take, but VWAP rejection, and I shorted it down to overnight lows. I did that on MFFU and Apex. That was the trade there. I try the long here on whatchamacallit. I think it's called MFFU. I'm going to do 2 minis, go for 20 points. What up, Jasper? Of course I'm still alive, man. Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. Well, not a lot of juice to the upside here. How many payouts have you got this year? I think only 2, I want to say. Been a bit lackluster in the features front this year for me. But there's still time to turn it around. Flame Top Boom, what up? How you doing? Ugh. Come on, baby. Push it. What did you do in your break? You know, not to sound like a broken record, I did visit some family. Did a few trips out of state to go do that. Saw some movies. Hung out with the wife and the dogs. Just had a, pretty chill time. All right, I'm gonna be at break even. I don't like these rejection wicks. Have I ever watched Love/Hate? It's an Irish take on The Sopranos. No. I'll look it up. It's got an 8.5 out of 10 on IMDb. That's pretty good. That's usually what that's really good. Where did I stream it? On Prime? I can watch it on Prime, maybe? I'll look into it. Thanks. Did I hang out with Gabagool? Of course I did. Violent as hell? Well, I'll definitely watch it. Sopranos came out in the late 90s into the 2000s. 1999 is when Sopranos aired. Have I gotten any payouts recently? No, I have not recently, no. My last payout was in May. May was my last payout. Still grinding away, man. It's just grinding away. It's not bad. It's not great. I mean, you know, if you compare yourself to people on social media, you're going to feel bad about yourself. If I'm going to compare myself to other streamers, I feel bad about myself. But if I just look at it as, man, trading's freaking hard and getting a payout is actually quite the accomplishment. I'm not churning and burning so many accounts, you know, like I take it a little bit more slower, more cautious than a lot of other people on the internet. You know, I don't spend, you know, $50,000 plus on prop firm accounts a year trying to get, you know, 100K in payouts. I mean, maybe I should. I just don't. So, yeah, no, that's fine. I had higher hopes, but options have done pretty well for me this year. Just a couple of trades, which I'm editing a video about those 2 trades now. You know, it's on my plate as we speak. All right, here we go. Just going for 20 points here, and we're close to my profit target. I'm going to trail now. Ooh, close. Can we get the push? You know, there's a part of me that really wants more out of this move. You know, normally I would go for like the 12s, which is what I did, was what I was shooting for before. But I think it's good to also take the smaller moves, you know. But man, I really do one of those 12s. Man, came within like two points of filling me out on my take profit. I almost want to shoot for a little higher now. It's just for putting me in that pain of coming close and turning around. You're falling allergic to trading streamers? You come here for the vibes. Keep cooking, boss. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Gave back your profits from earlier, Eddie, but still 3 days away from your payout, so I'm not going to F around anymore. You need this payout. Shop killed me. Yeah, it's been a little dicey here. Oh, man. I might raise my target a little bit here. I'm going to raise the target closer to 200, and I'll try to trail, maybe flatten. I could take one off here as well. That's the other option. Grace, you started to feel allergic to me. You're on insulin now. Insulin helps with that? Wow. Have I tried Elite Trader funding? No, I have not. All right, I'll take one off there. So just in it for one now. Another $300 should pass this evaluation. Tachyon, what up? How you doing, man? Does that mean TBM's finished his stream? Give me another like $400. Let's go. That's just what, 20 points? That'd be to my 212 target, right? 212 would be 50% retracement. I think that would pass the account, roughly. You love my acting in the show Tires. What's it like working with Shane Gillis? Who do you think I look like? I've seen a few episodes of that show, and I didn't think there was anyone that looked like me. Chris O'Connor? Let me look him up. I don't think so. Like, if you saw me in real life, I don't think you would think I look like him. All right, so we're at yesterday's close price here. It might be a little bit of a struggle to get to the 212s without making me sweat too much. We could definitely do it. But I might have to hold out for another trade to pass this account. What's up, Chesterfield? So there's 200. Trailing here at 192. Daniel, am I confusing you, or did you used to do photography tutorials? Yeah, no. I run Mango Street with my wife, Rachel. We still have Mango Street.
$100 away from passing this thing. Push, push. Push, push, push. Here's VWAP. I might be a couple dollars short. Oh, man. Can I get the push? Push, 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 push. Boom, baby. Perfect. There's the balance right there. 53,000. Very nice. Nice, pretty monster day on this. It's just an eval, but hey, really nice trades there. I feel very happy with that. Scaled out there and kept one in. And that was enough to get the pass. So $2,300 today on that. Plus 1,000 across the Apex ones. So that one is pretty sweet. Anywhere we could see the videos from Strip Trivia? No, there was no video camera rolling, unfortunately. Fortunately. What broker am I using? Well, it's just I'm using the prop firms. So, you know, one's Apex and the other one is My Funded Futures. Let's check them out. Exclamation point funded in chat. Give you a link. Help support the channel. Very nice target. The 50% retracement of the 30-minute opening range ended up being right at VWAP, right? So that just makes for a terrific target. Did not like the straight to funded way. I like it, but when I did it, I just wasn't trading well, right? And if you're just gonna F it up, you know, it's expensive to F it up. Consistency rule is a little bit tight, but you know. Right now, My Funded Futures is just like, it's really affordable and, you know, just, I don't know. It's just easy. Apex, I'm really looking for a redemption on Apex still. I would still love to get a, you know, $20,000 payout on Apex or whatever this year. That would be pretty sweet. Pretty good day for me. This was a nice bounce back day for sure. And yesterday the trade was good. I just wasn't at my desk to manage it. So far this week I feel pretty good about. Like I feel good about Monday avoiding trades. Tuesday just taking the one trade that went 50 points in my direction. And today Apex I did one and done essentially, and then My Funded Futures, I had one loss, one break even, and then 2 wins. My Funded Futures does not have an activation fee, correct. Don't forget to use code Dan for the best discount and support the channel. You don't get live right away on My Funded Futures. No, you do sim funded, and then there's a path to live. I have to say I'm pretty pleased with these exits here. First trade, pretty much down to the swing low. The loss right there, fine. You know, it's a little choppy, and then we put new lows in. Manageable loss. Break even trade again, still a little choppy, so still a little early on the play. And then I caught the play, almost the same entry as before. I bought, you know, 174.5, and on the second attempt, I bought 175.25. So it's essentially same area I was interested in. And I like the double bottom kind of higher low there. So then targeting 50% retracement, also a VWAP. So I really like the trades on this account. I think they were pretty sweet. That's kind of like my ideal type of trading where I'm getting a lot of points per trade, and keeping the losses to a minimum and being patient. This one could have been, I mean, this one in hindsight, no, I'm still cool with it. I think that was a good long entry, just didn't pan out. This one seemed as a touch early, but in general, I'm very pleased with those 4 trades. Three ads in the last 15 minutes, dang, Grizz. When are you ever going to buy premium, son? The difference between Top Step and My Funded Features. Top Step is a little bit more expensive. My Funded Features has had some changes, so it's like kind of hard for me to keep track of everything. But I believe in general, My Funded Features is more affordable. Top Step has the 5K payout caps per account per payout period. My Funded Features, it just depends on the account you get. So I mean, there's just some differences. But right now, My Funded Features is probably my favorite option. If I pay the invoices Grizz keeps sending, you might be able to afford premium. You bought YouTube Premium a couple months ago, but I was still getting ads, so I canceled it. What? Are you sure you were on the right account? I've never gotten an ad on Premium. I don't know if you noticed, but you're still in a trade on the My Funded Features defense. I did not notice. Thank you for telling me that. Wow. That would have been really disappointing. I must have misclicked. So who was that? My KL, thank you so much for telling me about that trade. I'm glad it was not a red trade, because that would have put me below the whatever. That would have put me below the the pass level, and it was because I had my stop loss on there still. I forgot to cancel all. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Very good looking out for me. Honestly, not a bad scalp short by accident. Not a bad one. That would have been a doozy. This is why I'm glad I read chat, you know. Really, that could have been disastrous. It would have been so disappointing. Are you still with Apex or MFFU? Yeah, those are the two I'm trading. Those are the two up on screen right now. MFFU on the left, Apex on the right. So tomorrow, My Funded Features will be a funded account. And Apex, it's only $2,500 to pass. So I'm in decent shape there. Thanks, Eddie. Appreciate it, man. How many Apex evals? I believe it's 12. Let me count. Or 13. 12. I think one, maybe something happened to one of them, probably. Yeah, I did have 13. I don't know what happened. Life happened to the other one. Dan, you tend to size down on your funded accounts and or lower your goal points per trade. Do I? Oh, you're asking me. Well, so for instance, my funded futures today, I think 3 of the trades were on 2 contracts. That's a little heavier than I would probably be comfortable with on a funded account for 50K. So I would probably do one mini max. As far as the points, I think the points are about the same. These are the kind of trades I like taking. The ones you see on screen here on the left. These are like my, bread and butter sorts, just like the kind of stuff that, when things click, that's what it looks like. So, yeah, I would say 1 mini max probably. What up, Tech? How you doing? Glad you're back, says Tachyon. Got some inner truth searching on the 2 weeks off. Honestly, I was having like a third life crisis or whatever it is. I don't know. I was feeling a little uninspired about things professionally. But I don't know, after a day like today, I feel a little bit more invigorated about trading again. Trading can just beat you down and make you feel types of way. So I felt a little beat down going into break. No, I think it's a smart move, Exit, to size down. Kevin, May was my last payout. She passed the MFFU eval in 2 days. It took me, there was 3 total trading days. Let's look at the performance center. I don't know why this month isn't loading up the data. Come on. Data's not loading for whatever reason. So if I'm correct, I did 1 trade. I can pull up on my funded futures as well. I did 1 trade last week, and I did a trade yesterday. That was a loss, and a trade. Here we go. Okay. Man, I don't know why this is glitching out here. Yeah, so the 23rd I did some trading. 22nd I did some. Wait, today's the 23rd. I'm losing my mind here. Okay, the 17th. 17th I had it was a nice day. About, I think it gave me $1,300 to start with. Yeah, so it took me 3 days to pass. YM says, anybody else heartbroken in their 30s in the chat too? Trading is not making it any better. We all get our heart broken from time to time. It's happened to me. Just in life, this past winter. And, you know, the markets are brutal as well. So, yeah, it can be tough, man. You're definitely not alone in that feeling. Yeah, Tachyon, I think you're right about the crisis kind of. But, you know, there's a few things all combining together that made me feel a little bit like, what should I do? So... It's like I can usually tell when I need a break, though. So one thing I'm interested or like pretty excited about is I am gonna try to do like a automated, like a bot trading video again, and just waiting for my deposit to clear in TradeAvate, and I'll run it on with real money based off a TradingView strategy. So that should be interesting. I'm looking forward to that video. I'm going to try to do more videos on the channel, is what I decided. I like doing it. It's fun. I have a good time doing it. People tend to like it. So I'm looking forward to that. Hard shop. Catch you later, man. Did I backtest it myself? No. Because I don't really know exactly the criteria. That's what'll be interesting about it. You know, just TradingView strategy tester ran it, but I know those aren't supposed to be that accurate, so I'm interested to see how it compares. It'll be fun. Load up an account and use Evan's bot. He ran up 7K in 15 minutes only. Oh, yeah. The green box, I just drew it this morning. Just like a level of support that I was looking for. Just to give me a point of reference for things. So we bounced here several times yesterday. And so then I wanted to see if that would continue today. You know, we swept under it as overnight lows were right there at the bottom of the box, so sweep underneath it made a lot of sense. But just kind of give me a you know, just help build out a roadmap because I didn't have any demand zones down there. Rachel liked the scream. Ah. And this is, knock on wood, but this is 2 days running with an uninterrupted stream thanks to my internet finally acting appropriately. I think Rachel finally logged off LimeWire. Maybe that was it. Evan said, Rachel, can you get Daniel to wear his tiny cowboy hat again? Yeah, maybe on my 38th birthday. Or is it time to admit PC's greater than Mac? Nah. I would never admit such a thing. Nah, we're not gonna watch a movie when I hop off stream. We're going to the gym. I'm gonna play tennis. I haven't played tennis in years. So, should be fun. I don't know, I think the Mac is better than better for video editing too. You have an iPhone, an iPad, and an Apple Watch just can't go with the Mac computer. Oh man, it's like so much more. I really enjoy just being a user on a Mac so much more, and it's just because I'm used to it, for sure. You know, I mean, I used to be I've talked about this before, a big Windows XP guy, because I'm old. But yeah, I mean, I loved Windows XP. I felt very comfortable on that. But I've been just using a Mac mostly for the last, for the majority of the last like 18 years. So. You played tennis for 12 years, but then COVID happened, and since then, nah. Yeah, that's how I was with basketball. I used to play pickup games of basketball in LA all the time, and then I stopped. Now I'm trying to get back into it. All right, guys. Well, I think proof that we had the best chat in the trading live stream world. Had a fun time hanging out with you guys today. Had some good trades. Dan, yeah, just rewind the stream. Here's a quick overview. Early morning short. There's a loss going long there. Break even going long there. Here's a win going long, and here's an accidental short that I made money on, enough to pass the combine. So that was kind of a quick overview on the moves for today. And I'm gonna head out of here, go play some tennis, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for, what do you know? It's Thursday tomorrow. Okay, have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on Thursday. Later.